Back on TYT Sports, Kanye West, Michael Jordan, Marcus Jordan, the Yeezy Boost, Adidas, Nike, they're all beefing.
I'm sick. Yeah, so.
You're fine, Jesus,
I need my
man.
Yeezys.
Considering all you do is work on your arms when you go to the gym, you should be fine. It should be like, oh no.
Don't give away my tips.
Regardless, they're beefing. They're beefing hard. So Facts was Kanye's newest song, and it dropped again. He tends to do this just on New Year's Eve, right before the ball drops, a few hours before the ball drops. Here are the quotes. He, as we're going to put this, rips Michael Jordan and his brand. Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman. He feels so accomplished. I done talked a lot of shit, but I just did the numbers. Herzog and Adidas, man, you know they love it. If Nike ain't have Drizzy, Drake, man, they wouldn't have nothing. Woo! If Nike ain't have Don C.
Can you
man,
please tell this song apart anymore? Woo!
But I'm all for the family. Tell them, get your money. Yeezy. They line up for days. Nike out here bad. They can't give shit away. Kanye West, by the way, I added that little tidbit at the end. President 2020.
You just did Michael Jordan's job for him by wording that song and making it just despicable for everyone else.
That was actually pretty good.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, it was nice. The song itself, not even close to a top 10 Kanye song, but it's decent. It's not great. I love
that. I love it when we talk about music. Like you just throw out these facts.
Well, that's funny because it's the name of the song. Facts. You need to put in there. And it didn't end there. And we'll get into more of like what he's saying and why this is a big story, at least from everything from the sneaker world to the NBA to the fact that Kanye is calling out, of all people, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's son was one of the first to respond. We'll take a look at Marcus Jordan's tweet with the awesome handle @AirMJ. Meanwhile, the crying, laughing emoji and the crying, sad / really happy emoji with the good picture. And the next one, he had some more words for Kanye. Yeezy jumped over Jumpman in quotes. Lol, I needed a good laugh to start my hashtag 2016. So it looked like little MJ took care of business for big MJ. Mm-hmm. Yes, the Yeezy Boosts and the boots that you see that even Nick Young wore in a basketball game for the Lakers are selling out like crazy, and they've become a huge proponent in the sneaker trainer shoe market. When I talked with Jacque Slade about this, he's a big fan of them, and he knows that this is important for sneaker trends and sneakerheads, right? It's collectible, everything about it, right? The facts of the matter, though, are half the freaking NBA wears Jordan shoes. And that's a billion-dollar company. Now, Yeezy is going to make more shoes that are going to sell out with even the likes of Kim K, his Yeezy's wife, tweeting out that Facts Taylor Swift is wearing.
Yeah, she brought the grenade launcher to a gunfight. She's like, T-Swift, there's your facts. But in the same token is like, okay, yeah, his shoes are going to take over the fashion world more so than Jordan's will. The sporting world and those who like to wear basketball shoes as a fashion statement. I personally don't like to. I know Jason does. And I think that there is...
Comfortable as all hell.
Yeah, I think there is a huge market for that. But worldwide, from a fashion sense, I think that the Yeezys are more fashionable, and I think they'll take over. But you just mentioned it there. You're not going to get people wearing Kanye West shoes to kind of encompass what it's like to be Kanye West. They're just wearing it because they're nice-looking shoes. The fact is, there was a huge video just released of Carmelo Anthony training 2016, wearing his new shoes, which are a brand of Michael Jordan shoes, right? Mm-hmm. And that's someone who has got such a huge ego in the world of basketball, who is a phenomenon all on his own. He's a great player, but he wants to wear Michael Jordan's shoes. He wants to basically be involved in a legacy that is written by someone as phenomenal as Michael Jordan. People who wear Yeezys are not going to have that same effect. It's just to wear them because they're nice-looking shoes.
Unless you are actually Nick Swaggy P. Young, who tweeted this and then also followed it up with an Instagram post. Nike just died 5 hours before 2016. So Swaggy P is on Yeezy's side, kind of. And he also wore the boot-like shoes in an actual game. Like, they're not basketball shoes. It would be like if you wore Sperry's to play soccer.
I would love to.
Like on the toe, it's comfortable,
that would
man.
Send a message.
It's around my feet. So, and the main point I wanted to bring this back to is I actually think Kanye has zero beef with Michael Jordan. I think he has zero hate for Michael Jordan and Nike. I think he's extremely good at promoting himself, and this is one great way to cause a controversy. It sells papers. Yeah. If we're in 1950, it sells papers. It circulates on the internet. It's great for social media, especially when you got people like Taylor Swift wearing the shoes. By the way, love Taylor Swift. Important to add in there so people get a full scope of
You're just scared of the T-Swift haters coming to have your head.
T-Swift haters I have no time for. I have no patience for them either. So He should. I don't think he actually has a beef with him. I think this is it's that standard fashion battle. You know a lot more about that than I do. But at least for the publicity wise, yeah, what a better way to get Yeezy's shoes, and by the way, Adidas also has James Harden to their shoe deal, into the spotlight going into 2016 than by having one of the most popular rapper producers in the world drop a song that calls out Michael Jordan, and people will remember, oh, that happened on New Year's Eve. I'm going to go buy a pair of Yeezy Boosts or a pair of James Harden Adidas instead of getting the ones you should be getting, which is the Jordan Retro 6 is done. End spiel.
Facts. I agree. I don't think this is just a way of promoting your product. I don't think that it's... I think that when people take these things so far-fetched, the same way everyone obviously made it a huge deal out of Meek Mill and Drake. I think it was such a smart move on Meek's point of view because
who won
Drake
that again? Drake won that.
I think Drake was
really
better.
Won that, right? Yeah.
But how many more Meek Mill CDs were sold because of that? Because you're going to get both sides of it. People might hate you, but they're still going to listen to what you're saying. They're still going to want to view what you're doing. So people might not agree with Kanye West, but at the same time, the website views for their shoes are going to go up. More people are going to talk about the product. More people are going to buy the song because they want to hear that lyric, even though it's just there on paper. Very well recited by Jason.
Woo. No, actually, Drake did win that battle, by the way. Yeah, I'll give him that credit. He gets credit for that.
We're coming back to end the clip the way we started. You turn into like a Grammy-winning producer when we talk about rap music.
I complimented Drizzy.
He's won the battle. That's top 10 songs of all time. Yeah.
No, Facts is not a top 10 Kanye song of all time. It's a decent. No, it's a fucking decent Kanye song. It's decent.
I don't agree.
It's nowhere near. It doesn't touch anything on the college dropout. It doesn't touch anything on graduation, and it might barely touch something on My Beautiful Dark
Twisted Fantasy. You do know that I'm not arguing that case. I'm just pointing out that when it comes to rap music, your facts are thrown out there, and there's no other argument. Kendrick Lamar's way better than Drake saying as a songwriter. J. Cole's songwriter is the best movie I've ever seen.
I hold down the fort. J. Cole's fucking fantastic.
I agree.
Fantastic.
I agree. I'm just throwing out there that you become a Grammy producer when we talk about rap music.
Speaking of, they're coming around the Grammys, and my girl T-Swift's going to sweep them.
No, I think Kendrick.
Comment below about the Yeezy Boosts.
No,
I'm not wearing them, although maybe I'll get a pair.
I got a pair.
You did? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You do have a pair of the Yeezys. Yeah, he does. That's awesome. Bring them in. We'll check them out. Comment below, like, favorite, subscribe with what you think about Yeezy ripping Jumpman 23.